Hello guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making egusi soup. Yes, I saw somebody eating egusi soup doing a mukbang, and I've been wanting to eat that egusi. Like, I've been craving egusi. So today we are making it together. So if you're interested, let's do it. So here in my pot, I'm gonna add my red oil. Yes, this palm oil, I kept it. I made a banga soup and I kept the oil on top. Yes, I don't throw it away, I keep it. So I kept the banga oil, the oil on top of the banga soup, sorry. And this is what I am using here. I use it in my recipes. So this is it, no waste at all. So while the oil is warming up, we're gonna start chopping some onions in there. It doesn't matter, I'm using red onion, but you can use the white one or whichever you have. Yes, so it doesn't really matter. I'm chopping half an onion here, and I'm gonna add my iru as well. This is locust beans. I have the seed. You can, if you have the powder or the paste, it's all good. I have the seed, so I washed it very well because there's so much sand in it. So make sure you wash it very well. And also, I'm gonna add my smoked prawns. Yes, so here I'm adding I'm not blending it in a powder note. I'm adding it into the soup as a whole. I'm adding some stockfish and some dry fish as well. And I'm gonna add some fish powder as well. And I'm gonna mix the whole thing, fry it for about 1 minute or 2 minutes or so. Yes, to get all the flavor out. And then we're gonna add our tomato blend. So here I am adding my tomato blend, yes, and also I did not blend it with water, so I used the tomato. I put the tomato first in the blender and put the rest of the ingredients. So mixing it, the water of the tomato helped me into mixing the rest of the ingredients. So no water at all. I'm just adding water now. I just rinsed the blender with a little bit of water and poured it back into my soup. So now we're gonna season it. So here I'm using a jumbo seasoning cube. This is crayfish flavor. So yes, I'm adding 2 of them. This is optional. So if you don't eat cube or you don't use cube in your food, you can skip this. Yes, you can skip this and add just your salt. Now we're gonna add our ingredient after allowing it to boil for about 5 minutes, let's say, or something like that. Now we're gonna add our meat. I'm adding my crabs and my meat at the same time because my meat is cooked. Yes, this meat is cooked to the texture I am looking for already. So it's not gonna take long. I don't like my meat to be too cooked or too hard either, but I don't know. If you understand, then you understand. If you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. So yes, so now we're gonna mix it nicely and we're gonna allow it to cook. But then I'm adding some salt at this point, but then I realized that my tomato blend was not enough. I had too much meat in there. So what I had to do was to go and do another mix. Yes, I did extra mix and added it to my soup. So here the thing is, I noticed when I tasted that there wasn't enough chili. Yes, that's the thing with chili. Sometimes you add 1 chili and then it overpowers your food. Sometimes you add 2 or 3 and it's like you didn't put chili at all. So it wasn't spicy enough. That's why I chopped that extra chili in there and it was perfect. So we're gonna allow it to boil a little bit and then we're gonna add our egusi. So now it's time to add the egusi. Yes, so what it is here is I blended my egusi myself, because what they blend already, I don't know what they add into it. Sometimes it's dirty as well. So I prefer to blend my own egusi at home and then add it to my soup. So this is what I did here. So the quantity is going to depend on you, because it depends on how thick you want your soup to be. I did not want mine to be too thick. I didn't want to be runny as well. So I added just the quantity I wanted. So now we're gonna cover it and allow it to cook for like 10 to 15 minutes on low heat. Okay, so after 15 minutes or so, we are here. 15 minutes, 1-5, yeah. We are here, and we're gonna add the ugu leaves. And ugu leaves is pumpkin leaves. We're gonna add some ugu. If you don't have some ugu leaves with you, I bought mine frozen in an African store. Yeah, so I had to defrost it and I rinsed it a little bit before adding it in my soup. If you don't have it, you can use spinach or kale. It's all wonderful. So the texture was a bit too thick for me at this point, so I added water. Yes, a bit of water at a time. Mix it and check until I had the consistency I was looking for, and I'm gonna leave it to simmer on low heat for, let's say, 5 minutes, and that's it. There you are. I served mine with oatmeal fufu and it was so delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye.